Why spend hours searching your mom? And I think you're gonna be a girl. Go. Looking for
My plain water supply burst, flooded everywhere, and we had to land.
What's this? Shot.
Okay.
There's a concept that
Yeah, man, check out this dope shit. Like. Yeah.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle. Can he latch on to this? Referee has just said play on. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He gets big! It's a loose ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Yamal. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a throw-in. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
No goals as yet. Griezmann. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Irwin deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed, and it's been given away. He's found a way through, face to face with the keeper. Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Batistuta. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he get it through? Kostic providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kostic! Oh, what? And it's come back out to him. Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Hits one. Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Diogo Costa gets good distance on it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Drogba. Baresi. That's a sharp pass.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Kimmich. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Mbappe. He's been picked out, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Saka. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but tries a shot! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Batistuta. And he's heaved it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Julie. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fabinho gets it away. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And time is up. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have...
certeza que tu.
This is a bathroom. I'm in Surat.
What the hell, auntie? What the hell, y'all? What the hell?
এই পিঠাটা খেতে এত বেশি মজা যে আমার পছন্দের তালিকায় একদম
Do Mandela pra dar a xereca. Dá a xereca, vai. Na onda do lança, vem pra casa do Mandela.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. Looks for the finish. No, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And it's Drogba. Mbappe! Cruyff is onto it in a flash. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe! Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now the finish! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kimmich actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! And more and more and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Maldini. Oh, what a Cruyff! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. Van Bouten. And he will... Has a go! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal. That looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Cruyff. Pedri. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
60 minutes played. Quality ball. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. And he's gone backward here. He has found the way through. Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. Fabinho. And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 19.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 22, Beckham.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, not quite. Makaleli. Cruyff.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Coming on the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Beckham could try cutting inside here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pedri. And it's Makaleli. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Beckham gets into some space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And time is up. Manchester United are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Akanji calmly anticipates. Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. And here's Batistuta. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Messi. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been cut short. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Great run on the overlap here. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better time.
Has a shot! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. An act of charity gratefully received. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Aim forwards. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Batistuta. It is a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Incoming cross, Batistuta! Zaire Emery getting this one clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. That's a throw. Played into space out wide. That is good alertness. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Quality ball. Chips it through. He's found a way through. Messi. And that has put paid to that. Diogo Costa. And here's Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Number 19, Yamal. Number 2, Rice. Coming on the field, number 22, Beckham. Number 5, Fabinho.
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That'll be a corner. This their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that has been clubbed away. Van Bouten clears. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And it's Nedved.
There will be 3 minutes.
They get a throw in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Batistuta. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's a chance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could move up a gear here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. Now it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Milan have reclaimed it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be into...
Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Now it's chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and has a go. And it's come back out to him. Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough. Terrific header! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that's ambitious. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zubimendi. That is a and Batistuta! And he's taking no chances there. Now who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without complication. Saka. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Driving on and making good progress. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. McAllister. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That's played into space, and he welcomes it in. He's been picked out. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan take the lead. Drogba. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Batistuta. There's no flat. Decent hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Iniesta. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 8, Nedved.
And now they can clear their lines.
2, Beckham.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Diogo Costa. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Fabinho gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes in for the header. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Drogba. He can get that clear. The final 5 minutes. Beckham, promising cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos.
4 added minute has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a hit! Zubimendi gets good distance on it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. While that was a frustrating game, they were, at times...